This is Joey with Geekadores here at the 2018 Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. Joining me right now is Shawn Mullen, the founder of the Science Fiction Coalition. How's it going?
Pretty good.
All right, and so can you give us a brief rundown of what the Science Fiction Coalition is and what you guys are all about?
Well, we're a group of science fiction fans, and we like to give back to the community and charity. We support, a lot of 5K walks. We'll have superheroes or sci-fi or Star Wars characters, science fiction characters, and we support those type of events. And we also like to support cons. A lot of the smaller cons, we'll bring our backdrops, have them set up across the convention center.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so how long has the Science Fiction Coalition existed? Like, what came about that led to you founding this?
I founded the club on January 1st of 2017, so we're just a year and a half old. And I've been a member of a Star Wars club in San Diego, and I thought about it, and I noticed, most fan clubs are very focused, like Star Wars, Star Trek, Firefly. And so I researched, I live in San Diego, the home of San Diego Comic-Con. So I researched, I've heard other sci-fi clubs, and I researched it, and I noticed there wasn't a all-inclusive sci-fi club in Southern California, not even in Los Angeles.
All right.
There are some, but I also wanted to include cosplay and gaming and anime and fantasy and, all sorts of different fandoms.
So it's kind of a broad umbrella, just kind of encompassing all of science fiction.
Right. We have members from other clubs, like 501st, Rebel Legion, West Coast Avengers, the DC one, Justice League, and they join us because they can do anything in this club.
All right. So what are some of your typical events that you guys hold and or host?
Well, we visit children at children's hospitals.
Oh, excellent.
Like I said, we support a lot of just about any 5K walk you could think of, children fighting cancer, breast cancer, autism, cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy. A lot of those organizations find out about us and they reach out to us because they like to have superheroes to motivate, the events.
And I know at this event, at Las Vegas local group that does that, it's called Critical Care Comics. So it sounds like you do kind of a similar purpose, but instead of limiting it to superheroes, you guys might show up in like as Jedi or as brown coats or any of the other types of science fiction properties out there.
Right, and this is our first event in Las Vegas, and I want to make it clear we're not competing against any club. Like I said, like 90% of our members are from other clubs, and we're a coalition. We like to help out other clubs. Like we'll give 501st a hand when they need superheroes, or we'll call them out when we need more Star Wars. Yeah.
That sounds great. Great. So you mentioned Los Angeles and San Diego. So how far has the Science Fiction Coalition spread?
We got 3 sectors. San Diego was first, and then Reno, Nevada was second because one of our members actually moved there and he started a Reno sector, and then the Los Angeles sector just started January 1st this year.
All right, so what is the San Diego, kind of the home base one? Is that your biggest chapter?
It is, but we support all the sectors, and the sectors support us as well.
All right.
We like to think we're a big family. It doesn't matter where you're from, if you're from San Diego, Los Angeles, Reno. And so we're out here in Vegas representing the Reno sector, and we're letting Vegas know about us as well. Maybe we could have a Reno sector.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to point out is if you see their banner right here, you notice I noticed there's a ton of signatures and messages on here. Can you kind of just go through a few of these and where they come from and what they're all about?
Sure. Well, I'll start with Reno. Last year at Reno, we met Dee Wallace from E.T.
Oh, yeah, the mom.
Yeah, Marty Christian from Lost in Space.
Oh, yeah.
Because our booth was right next to their booth. It was awesome. We were setting up. They were rolling in, setting up. We knew they were going to be there, but we had no idea they were setting up right next to us. And as a fanboy, I was like, oh my gosh. And they met us, and we told them what we were about, and they loved it, and they signed our banner. So at cons, when we visit the actors at their booths, we let them know who we are, and they really like, we support charity, and they like to see our cosplayers, our enthusiasm for science fiction. So we invite them to come into our booth and hang out, and they'll take pictures with our backdrops, with our cosplayers, and they'll sign our banner. And this is like our a badge of honor here.
Oh, that's terrific.
Of the sci-fi actors that have come and visit us.
Oh, that's great. It really shows all the support among the community, the actors, the people that are representing sci-fi.
That's what it's all about. It's about the community.
I like the Boba Fett drawing over there.
Randy Logan, we met him in Pasadena in NerdBotCon, and he drew a little Boba Fett there. Yeah.
See Wakanda Forever over there.
Lance Hickinson from Aliens, Bill Duke from Predator, Ray Stevenson from Punisher and Thor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Volstagg and Thor.
Yeah. So this is our badge of honor, and we love it when we meet the actors, and they love meeting us. And I like to think we're an all-purpose fan club, whether even if people have different interests. Maybe they just want to support the charity, or maybe they like to gaming, or maybe they just like anime. It doesn't really matter. We're all about the community of pulp culture.
So if someone wants to get involved with the Science Fiction Coalition, be a part of this, how would they do that?
Well, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. They can reach out, send messages through us that way. Right now, we're just in San Diego, Reno, and Los Angeles. Well, pretty much all of Southern California, because we have other counties: Orange County, Riverside County, Imperial Valley, San Bernardino. We got members from all over Southern California. But we like to reach out other cities, other towns, other states. People can message us through Facebook or Instagram, and maybe we can make out to a con out of state. Like we traveled from San Diego and Los Angeles to be at Vegas.
Oh, I could totally see this spreading to something like Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Their fan expo also is huge.
I have a friend in Salt Lake City. We've had a couple of members that had to move in the East Coast.
Okay.
We would like to go out and support them as well.
Oh yeah, Philly, New York Comic Cons are both really
big.
Right.
We got a member that moved to Washington, D.C. We got a member that moved to Florida. And they want to tell their friends about us over there. Eventually, my original vision was to have us nationwide. So we're a toddler. Last year we were a baby. This year we're a toddler. So we're still developing.
All right. This has been the Science Fiction Coalition with our founder, Shawn, Joey with Geekadores, and check them out.
Good to meet you.